Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Covered in Style here. I'm getting ready to do a video. Happy New Year. Welcome back to my channel. I am starting with these pads to depuff my eyes from Sephora. They're the cucumber ones, just the Sephora brand. You leave them on for 15 minutes, so I put them on while I'm setting up. And I just want to get started with the video. So thank you for being here. So let's get started. Thank you so much for coming back and supporting me on this channel. Don't forget to tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends. Aunties and uncles included. And don't forget to comment and tell me what you think about this video. Tell me if you like this video. Without further ado, I am gonna give you guys a little update on my life. It's been a huge change, not just because of coronavirus, but due to coronavirus. Today we're just doing a little soft glam look. I have a lot of new products that I haven't shown you guys how to use on camera. And also I got the new Fenty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation Powder, which I'm excited about. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of that. I have some new products that I haven't really used on here, but we're just gonna do a quick soft glam look. I know that everybody wants to just be out the door. We're wearing masks. It's like, we don't want to do too much. So I'm just going to show a little bit of my routine and just update you on my life because there's a lot of things that have changed. So I just took those off and I just kind of massaged it in. We are moisturized. And actually I do see a little bit of a difference. Like my bags aren't as deep. So successful. We're gonna start today with the Fenty Instant Retouch Primer, the Soft Matte Instant Retouch Primer, because I think I'm gonna keep this look as matte as possible. And you always gotta start with a primer because you're trying to protect that skin underneath, or at least I am. You can tell I have a lot of imperfections and I'm acne prone, so protecting my skin underneath is very important to me. I'm actually gonna get a little bit more on my forehead. And so that was about 3 pumps, I would say. So I'm gonna do a lot of things different today that I haven't normally shown, but I've been watching a lot of my girls on YouTube, and a lot of people like Jackie Ina have been doing kind of like a reverse way to put your makeup on by contouring underneath your foundation. And also, since we're using a powder foundation today, I don't want anything surprising to happen. So I'm gonna do all my liquid underneath my powder. So there's no really rhyme or rhythm to how to do your makeup, but today I am going to contour underneath. So it's a little bit different. I'm gonna start with my eyes. We're gonna do the eyebrows. I'll give you a little update. So I just trace out my brows first, and then I kind of just do the little hair strokes in between. I have a video up of eyebrows and lashes that I love. Actually came out pretty good, that you can watch to see how exactly I do my brows, because although they do change shape, I don't really change technique too much. And this is the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit Brows. But yeah, I have moved to another state. So I was in Los Angeles, now I'm in Massachusetts. Don't ask me why, girl. I'm here for love. I'm here for making money. I'm here for it all. So I became a homeowner. Woo! So I'm really excited about that. And I'm doing it with my partner in crime, my partner in life. So I'm gonna do the other eyebrow and I'll be right back. All right, so I just brush them out, make sure that they're as full as I want. I'm not really looking for like a thick eyebrow right now. Okay, so I'm gonna take the e.l.f. 16-hour concealer, camo concealer, matte finish in the deep chestnut. And I'm just gonna take it, I give my eyes a few dabs and I just work off those dabs because it should be enough to contour my eyebrows. And then the excess, I just kind of like set up my eyes for eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna shape them out to the shape that I want. I use like a flat brush. It's not like an angled flat brush, it's just flat. But you know what? Anything that works for you, that kind of helps you shape them out, works for me. So yeah, a lot of people have been asking me like, why did I choose to move to Massachusetts? Well, my boyfriend's born and raised here, so that's definitely the reason why. And yeah, we love it. It hasn't been eventful because of the virus, and I don't have a job currently, so I am home a lot, doing a lot of the housework and getting everything just the way we want it to be since I'm here now. So we're just kind of excited about how things are working out. I will have a job soon, but for now, we're just working out, getting the place looking right, and my boyfriend has a job, so we are good. And everything has been a smooth transition. The only thing that I hate is all the goddamn paperwork for moving. It's like, ugh, you know, it's not the funnest. All right, so I just dusted my lids with a little bit of translucent powder, the Fenty Beauty in the color Honey. I just took a little bit of this on a fluffy brush, and I just kind of just to flatten out, to blur the concealer that we just put on there, and just to set it up for eyeshadow. So we're doing like this. This is from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collection. This is a JH32, and it's just slightly fluffy. It's not like a super duper fluffy brush. And we are using the Artist Couture palette, the Supreme Nudes. I got this palette when it first came out, but I just haven't shown it to you guys, and I really like it. There is a couple of brown colors on here, 1, 2, 3. There's some shimmers. You got some lighter colors, some blending colors, and it's really been working for me. So I'm gonna take the color Aesthetic right here, this kind of taupey color. I'm gonna take Aesthetic on my fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna kind of like pack it onto the lid. And just buff it out. I just want this really round, keep it round for now. Or wash of color, I should say. All right, just like that. So we got a little wash of color and we started the smokiness. Now we're gonna get another fluffy brush. And this one is Morphe M532. So it's pretty close to that brush that we just used. It's pretty fluffy. And I'm gonna take Transcend here, Transcend. And I'm gonna take it on the brush the same way we did with the last color, but now I'm going to go on the outside of this color and just kind of blend out that aesthetic and wing it out a little bit. So just blend and wing, blend and wing. Layering and blending is key here. I'm just trying to wash out that color a little bit more so it's not so dark, but because I did want like a softer glam today. And that looks good. I'm just gonna do the same thing to the other side. That looks fabulous. It always looks a little interesting in the beginning. When you start doing your makeup, you're like, am I doing it right? Just always trust that you are. There's no right or wrong way to do it, and you learn along the way. So I'm gonna teach you how I do it. So we blended it out with a little bit of a lighter color over top, just to kind of mute the color, but I still want that kind of like sultry look. So now we're gonna take the color Stripped on here, this color here, and I'm just gonna put it on the front side of my crease, kind of like a cut crease, but we're not going in with like a liquid, like a concealer to kind of shape it out. We're just going right on top. I'm gonna take this brush here, which is kind of flat and rounded at the top. This is my Morphe M167 brush, as you can see. And I'm just gonna take it into that pinky lighter color of the palette. It's kind of on the pinky side. We're going to cut the crease without using a liquid. So we're just gonna pack it onto the front here and just kind of shape out the eye. And we're just gonna stop right halfway through. See how I stopped right halfway through there? And that's just what I'm gonna do. And I'm just gonna cut the crease here with my brush, just digging into the crease lightly and just stopping right there. The reason why I'm not using a liquid is because this is not gonna be the color. I'm just gonna go over it with a little bit of sparkly eyeshadow, and we're just gonna keep it light. This is supposed to be quick and out the door, so I don't wanna put too many crazy steps that like you forget or it just looks muddy. You don't want that either. All right, so now I have this e.l.f. Rose Gold Nude palette that I got, and I'm gonna just use this sparkly taupey color. I'm just gonna use my finger to apply it because I just want like right where I put the white to apply this, and I'm just gonna press it. Soft glam, soft glow. And that's the only place that we're gonna use like shine today. I don't wanna go into my dark color. I just wanna put it right on top, and that's it. So now we're gonna go back into the Supreme Nudes palette with an angled flat brush, something that you would use for liner. And I'm just gonna go into the darkest shade they have on here, Mink. And I'm just going to follow the line of my bottom lash onto my top, and I'm just gonna create the line that I want for my eyeshadow liner. So just like that, nothing too crazy. We're not gonna go all the way to the end of this liner. We're just gonna go like to the middle of that line and create a line going this way. See how we got the liner there? And more on my update. Like I said, I moved into a new home. I'm a homeowner now, and there's so much work to do with owning a home, not just like the beginning paperwork and all the money that you have to spend, but decorating is a big deal. So if you guys want to see like the different things that we've done, you know, we are on a budget. And if you guys want to see how we're decorating the place, like comment below, let me know if you want to know more, because I'm thinking of doing like a little house series, because it's fun. Like it's fun, it's stressful, but seeing from beginning to end is so like eye-opening, and it might help one of you. So let me know. And that's it. I'm gonna leave it there, and we're gonna do the face, and then we'll go back if we need to touch it up, if we need to buff it out. All right, so for my face, we're just gonna get right into it. I'm still gonna start with a color corrector. This is the Tan 3, the Charlotte Tilbury color corrector, and it's this orangey color. Take some, I go pretty hard with it, and I just cover up all my spots. And there we are. Then just take your foundation brush and just buff it out a little bit more. And that's it, girl. That's it. So we're gonna go in with the 16-Hour Camo Concealer again in the color Rich Cocoa from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and that's what we're gonna use to contour. I'm not gonna go heavy with it because I know how strong this concealer is. So just a few dots here and there. The great thing about this underpainting is that you can kind of make a mistake and then just cover it up with the foundation, and everything just looks blended and beautiful. So it's scary at first, but once you get the hang of it, you know, I've been watching Harush, and I love the way that her makeup comes out, and it comes out very blended and beautiful, and everything marries. It's moisturized. So don't forget your moisturizer, because it's just as good as like a primer to prime the skin. I was definitely trying to beat the sun, but I didn't. So you see the colors change, you know why. I tried to get my workout in, tried to cook a little bit, and I just need to get this started a little bit earlier in the day. So now we're gonna go in with our concealer. I love this concealer, like I love this concealer. This is the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the color Maple by Toofaced. So I got this Real Techniques blending brush. It's our Real Techniques 300, and I love doing this. It takes longer. It does take longer. We're trying to get out the door. You can still use your beauty sponge. My favorite one to use is the e.l.f. one. It's just like, it's soft. It's like the right shape to kind of like get into small areas and big areas. So I really do love this. I'm gonna start here because I don't want this to be too crazy. I'm just gonna brush it out. I'm just shaping out that concealer, that contour that I put on earlier. I'm just kind of starting at the bottom so I don't like go too much into the contour. And I'm just like shaping. All right, and before I do all the powder and stuff, I will go over with my damp sponge and just kind of just make sure everything is blended. Let's just get right into it. So this is the color 410. I am biased because I've watched so many reviews on this product. I follow a lot of beauty bloggers that look like me, and yeah, so that's how I know what color I am. I ordered it online, it was here. So we're gonna use the Real Techniques foundation brush in the number 200. Okay, so I'm just gonna, there is 2 sections of this where it has 2 mirrors. So innovative. She's just such an innovation right now in the industry. I'm not going to use this little pad because I know that I'm not going to use it, but I am going to probably use it if it's like in my purse and I need to touch up. But the claims to this foundation powder that we have here is a light to full coverage. Like, that's such a big range from light to full. So it's really buildable. There's 50 different color shades. They match all of their other liquid foundation shades. It's supposed to be long wear. It's supposed to be light as air, crease resistant. It's not supposed to be cakey. It's a blurred finish. It's buildable, like I said, from light to full. Just think about that. That's a lot of range right there. It's not supposed to settle into the fine lines. It's not supposed to clog up. It's not supposed to be cakey. It's a portable little compact, and she has all these colors. So let me just dip into this. Like I showed you before, I'm just dipping in, and I'm just gonna apply it all over my bottom half. Look at that. Right? So I'm just gonna go over my contour here just to kind of blend her in. So I'm just gonna do a light dusting to set my concealer with a little bit of this translucent Dermablend powder. I've been using the brush, and the reason why I set first is just so that nothing moves. Nothing moves. It's exactly where I want it to be, and it's translucent, so I can kind of like extend into other places. And this is when you're gonna see all those colors really go together. Look at that. That is beautiful. And it's buildable. So if I feel like, oh, I need a little more coverage, I'm gonna go with a little bit more of the powder foundation. This is my first time using it on camera with you, so we will see. I really love this Dermablend powder because it's so finely milled that it just washes over the skin so beautifully. All right, so we're just gonna get our powders again. I'm gonna go in with the lighter powder, and this is the Coconut, which I love, and just go over my nose contour. This, it doesn't matter what brush you use here, just something that like gets in there. But this is the Morphe 46. So we're gonna take this Coco Naughty and we're going to, like I said before, just do our normal contour and set that contour underneath. This is the Jaclyn Hill Morphe JH46. And I'm just gonna go into that color and I'm just gonna set my liner. It just looks more on the natural side. So the only thing I did was spray a little setting spray and it really mattified everything. And I used the continuous setting mist from Morphe, which I love. And I just kind of like set everything in. And I kind of noticed like a dramatic difference when it dried. So I'm gonna let this dry. I'm gonna get some lashes on and I'll be right back. All right guys, I'm back. And I just put some lashes on. I did a little bit of, so I did fake lashes, I did mascara, and I did setting spray. That's it. And this is what we have. Of course, a little homage to the Bantu knots of Miss Rihanna. I think it really looks like skin. I mean, obviously I have makeup on, but it's natural if you ask me. I'm really impressed. And I think it's just gonna be easier to do foundation. Now, soft glam to me, I still want a red lip, okay? Because I am a red lip chick. So I'm gonna use this dark black liner as my liner, and then I'm gonna go in with the almighty Ruby Woo from MAC. And that's it. If you feel like, oh, it's too dark, I need to like blur it out, just get a brush and blur it out. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy this look. And I hope that you pick up your own and watch some more beauty bloggers that maybe look like your color and find your color and try out this product. I give it a thumbs up. So I hope you guys have a good rest of the week and thank you. Bye.